Long day lay me low.
Test your might.
Hello, everybody. Jason Bascom here on His Entertainment. Everybody, which is probably like one of you. But yes, test your might. Welcome. And with me, I have Hocky.
Hey, g'day everyone. Hello,
What's going
hello.
on?
I was wondering, are you the blue or the yellow one? Are you Sub-Zero or are you Scorpion in that situation?
Well, in the thumbnail, it's like they're switched on the other side, and I'm Scorpion in the thumbnail. So the
I'm
yellow
Sub-Zero.
one, you're Sub-Zero, yes.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's okay.
Well,
I'm cold. I feel cold at the moment. So.
You're cold-hearted, sir.
Yes.
Yes. No, I always played Scorpion as a kid, so
Yeah.
he was my favorite. I was a dude, I annihilated with him. Well, I mean, my brother would play Sub-Zero, and we would go head-to-head, and it would be about 50-50.
Yeah.
50, but because we
I
would
always
play
wanted to play Sonya Blade was the one that I would try.
Sonya.
Because I wanted to look at a woman's bum all the time. So.
I ain't mad at you. She wasn't bad. Bad. We have
like Chun-Li.
Chun-Li's a different game, sir.
I know, but same concept. So.
We got ink spots in the chat saying another Aussie. No.
Ink spots,
but it's the good Aussie, so we're okay here.
The one that shows up.
Yeah, that's right. The one that shows up and draws and is active on streams and actually cares about the fans. That's a joke, everybody. And also, Ink dropped the link to Frog G. Everybody go sign up for Frog G. Ink Spots is the colors tonight, and I am the artist or the illustrator.
It's a real collab. That is.
Yeah, it's a true collaboration with the mod himself, Frog G. Creating the design of the Frog G character. So yeah, so everybody go sign up on that. Link is pinned. It's also in the description below or on the side if you're on Facebook and we are streaming Facebook. So hopefully you're watching there. And everyone. This is Hocky on Facebook. There's Hocky, fine, upstanding Australian. King League, what's going on, man? This is why, generally I do these on Thursdays, because Wednesdays, dude, it's crammed. Like you got Irene, Lord Crackhead, Leroy, you got the Pontificators with RT Bear, you got dude, who else is streaming right even now? Like it's crazy. Yeah, there's a lot, and usually I do it on Thursdays, but my good friend Luke, Death Metal Hero, and Ink Spots, my not good friend, are going to be doing a Do You Even Read tomorrow night. So my Thursday, your Friday. So So we're doing it on Wednesday, which is fine.
Yeah, it's perfect for me. I have to work tomorrow, so it's kind of lucky in that regard. So
good, it worked out. It's always nice.
Thank you, Oz. Yes, I try to be. So this is my overcoat. So it's starting to cool down here in Australia. I think it's probably down about 10 degrees Celsius. I don't know what that is in Fahrenheit. I can't do the conversion.
Zero is 30. So let's just go ahead and say like 43 degrees Fahrenheit.
Sure. I know it's not an equal ratio. There's a lot of maths involved.
Yeah, there's a weird math system involved that I forgot.
Yeah. So it's pretty cool. It's cooling down. We get to 0 degrees. We get under 0 degrees Celsius. So 0 is freezing point.
Right.
So we get under that here. So it's going to be cold out in my little shed. So this is my overcoat. I got tailor-made for myself when I was in Thailand. So
kudos to you, sir, for calling it a shed and not a cottage, like some whacked out bogan by the name of Pencroft. Good on you.
So and. Now, Jason is throwing me right under the bus today. I don't generally do work with traditional, pencil and paper, yes, but I don't generally work with ink. So I'm going to throw myself under the bus along with Jason pushing me.
Yes.
I'm breaking out alcoholic markers. I've got my pencil case of pens that never get used. Yeah, but I will start with my pencil.
And as if people are subbed to the channel or they've seen it before, but in case you haven't, Test Your Might is more or less a fun little draw stream. It's not like totally serious. Some people are prompts, some people just do free flow, and it's just a little fun exercise that you can just loosen up and stuff like we all have fun drawing comic books and working. Like, I mean, how can you not? It's comic books, but every now and then it's nice to just cut loose and just be like, okay, well, I don't have to take this drawing as seriously, and I could just have fun with it in that regard. And so that's what Test Your Might is for, and it's quick, 30 minutes in and out. Once the timer is up, you can't touch it ever again.
Yeah,
now,
that's gonna be trouble.
I can't go to Australia and physically hold you back, but it's more of an honor system.
I promise. I won't touch it,
that.
other than probably sign my name. So.
And that's fine. That's different. Like Vinny from Vinny Tartamelia. Vinny did Shadow of the Kraken. Everyone go check that out. It's on Indiegogo. He was on, and like, I could have sworn I told him that you can't touch it after the stream. You can't do anything. And he didn't know that, though. So he kind of was like working slow and tight and stuff like that. And like time ran out, and he's like, man, I'm not even done. He's like, I'll just finish this later. I mean, you can't do that. So he still never touched it, dude. Never touched it. And it was irking him forever. So it's a fun stream, and it's nice when people just don't. Matt Barrington sent me his. So
nice.
So I've had a lot of great talent on here. So
yes, you have.
And now I have one more to add to that list with you, Hocky.
I don't know if I'm up with everyone else, but I'll do my best. So we'll see.
What does he want me to do?
Unhinged. So King Lee says he's going to create a Australian superhero who eats Vegemite, turns into a yoked crocodile Dundee. Okay. Type who can talk to wallabies, use tiger snakes as whips, and impervious to stingrays.
That's a lot. Is he mean in 30 minutes?
Yeah, good luck, King Lee. Please, if you can do that in 30 minutes.
I'm going to be doing a little bit of free flow. I'm just going to, whatever comes into my head, I'm going to put it on the paper. So, I mean, it's usually kind of stuff I've drawn a million times, but in a different position, different format, and all that stuff. But I'm going to have fun with it because I've been drawing, dude. I got a thing coming up this Saturday at a local mall and outside our comic shop for Free Comic Book Day. And I've been drawing like the Turtles, the Crow, Vampirella. So I've been drawing like established comic characters. I want to have some fun.
Yeah, that sounds great.
I
wish I liked. So I used to own a comic book shop, and one of my best days was when I had Free Comic Book Day. So that was this is a small town. It was a small shop, but I pulled in over $1,000 in sales that day, which was the biggest.
Nice. It's usually the biggest day for comic shops because everybody gets those free comics and like they're at the shop. It's like a bait and hook, you got them in. So but I have a lot of fun. This will be the third year I think I've done it, third or fourth, and I have a lot of fun, man. I interact, even with the adult, but I mostly have a lot of fun when the kids come up, anywhere from 10 to 15, they come up, they're talking to me. And now that I have a book out, it's even cooler. So like, oh, it's an actual comic book artist. Like their eyes just get big and it's really cool. It's a lot of fun. Yeah. So, and like Absolute is kind of, I even tell the parents, I'm like, it's a PG-13 type book. So I'm like, as long as you're good with it, they can buy it. But so it's, I like interacting with the kids, man, because that's what we all started in comics for as kids. Like that's mainly what we started picking up comics from when we were kids. So, you can't capture that, turn that phone down, capture that innocence, All right.
Yeah. No, it's easy.
All right, sir. So you're set up. You're good, right?
Yeah. I've just got to rearrange my part.
Yeah. I'm going to play a little video. You'll probably even see me get up because I screwed up and made the video too tiny. But anyway, so I'm going to play a 30-second video, but it probably still won't be enough time for us to set up. I'm going to try to read the chat. I'll be on my iPad and it's not opened yet. So you have to give me a couple minutes there too, but
I'll try as well. So I've got the screen there. I will be working down. So
you mainly draw. You mainly draw, sir. You only have 30 minutes. No,
I know.
So,
but I do my drawing challenge that I do on my show, which starting next week, everyone, my show is coming back. It's been on a long hiatus, and I will have Jason back on again. So
yes, sir. I had a lot of fun last time, man.
Yeah,
it was a good time.
So, and those challenges that I have in there, especially the randomizing one, which I love the most, that's only 20 minutes per drawing and
Yes.
less, 20 minutes or less.
20
So-
minutes or less. Yeah, and there's
so-
it's a lot of fun. It's interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll go into that after the stream as well. Links for Hocky's stuff is down below or to the side if you're watching on Facebook.
somewhere there, so-
So all his information is his Twitter and his YouTube are there. So go check
Thank you.
them out. All right.
Thank you.
All right, I'm gonna play the vid, and I probably won't be set up by then either. But
Easy done.
it is what it is.
Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. You know I be on a what? Man on a mission, I'ma get it. You know I be on a what? Yeah. It's all hard, ain't no fear here. You ain't giving this at all, you steer clear. Never beat, I've been down and I reappear. You got some money on the line, you better put it here. Rolling in and doing that work.
Yeah, it's Frog G, everybody. Frog G. Everybody go sign up for
G.
Frog G. Link is below. A young man gets cursed and turned into a frog, and he has to go on a mission to get back his humanity and win back the woman he loves. It's like Hellboy meets Spider-Man. Ask all ages book, and I found my microphone.
Cool. Well done. Now I can't hear you.
Now you can't hear me, Hocky.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
You were coming through a lot better just than before. So
I'm on the other microphone.
okay, fair enough.
Is it getting better yet? Is it getting better?
Oh,
yet,
it's getting
Hocky?
better.
It's getting better. Can you hear? Ooh, there you go. Oh,
Sultry
there it
sounds
is.
of juicy biscuits.
Smooth, sultry sounds. It's funny, man. The microphone that I was just on is actually they're all webcams. That's actually my cheapest webcam, and that has the best audio.
Oh wow.
It's the weirdest thing, dude. It
Oh
the
my
video isn't that great on it, but the audio for some reason is just nice and crisp and clear. All right, I'm gonna pull up whatever. I'm gonna pull up YouTube on my iPad here. Now I can't read Facebook comments because I'll be on
Sorry,
YouTube.
Facebook people.
I apologize as well. Usually my friends and family, like that's mainly who watches on Facebook.
Yeah. Hello, Jason's friends and family.
Oh, they appreciate that, I'm sure. If not, they might watch the replay or something like that. So yeah, thank you. And I mean, these are short videos, so it's always good to catch the replay on these. All right, YouTube is pulled up, so I will do my best to. Oh, my volume is up on it for some strange reason. We don't need to hear us talking. All right, there we go. Pardon me, I just had dinner, so if I belch in the microphone, I apologize.
Right.
Okay.
You can put like the music on now too, like shoot the ducks.
Oh, I
or whatever.
can't. I can feed the ducks. We can shoot the ducks and feed. I was about to. I even had it queued up, Hocky.
Oh, sorry. Now I've distracted you.
No, you're good.
So I put a suggestion on Twitter to ask what I should draw today. I was going to pick the best one. I only got a couple of responses, but I'm actually going to do the thing I from Fantastic Four. I've never drawn him, and I thought I'll give that a go. So we'll see how it pans out.
You had it. I did suggest
Star Wars stuff.
Well, mainly because I know you're in Australia and you're in the future, but here it's the 4th, so that's why I suggested it. But
well, to me it's Revenge of the 5th, so
it is. So it kind of does play out in that regard.
It does.
All right. So 30 minutes on the clock there, as you can see. Hold on, I didn't hit start yet. I'm making sure I am good to go. Now I might use my blow dryer, so if I do, I will warn people because I can't mute. So
sounds good.
Are you ready, Hocky?
Look, let's fire away. I'm as ready as I'll ever be.
All right, and start. Okay, 30 minutes, sir. 30 minutes.
I'm using a bigger pad this time, which I don't generally draw on a large A3 page. This is so.
It's kind of a bold choice because it's a lot of real estate to cover in a short time, but it's also more challenging, this is a challenge, aspect, thing. So I like it. I like that you're going that route.
Right.
So, yeah. So what got you into comics, Hocky? Like, how did you start that?
A drawing or reading?
Oh, how did you? Yeah, it would be reading because usually that comes first.
Yeah, it's true. Now when I was younger, you go to the show or a fair, or we call them a show,
Right.
So a sideshow type thing. You used to buy show bags, and they would come with comics inside them. That I remember distinctly, getting comics inside show bags, watching cartoons, things like that. That would get me into it, but it wasn't really until Batman '89 that I started collecting comics. That I love that movie so much that and the Batman, that I just fell in love with it. So I ended up collecting. I would get DC Detective Comics and the Batman comic. I would get Catwoman. So I was getting a few then. And when I got older, I did slip away, though. I always wanted to draw for them.
Mm-hmm.
I buy the art books and things like that. But yeah, it wasn't until recently when I actually thought I could do drawing properly. So
yeah, and as somebody who's gotten to know you over the past, like, I'd say 2 years. I'll say 2 years because it's about I've been in CG a little bit, like indie scene, about 2 years, and your level has just drastically grown. You've been nothing but improving every day, and it's a beauty to behold, sir. Because you're quite good. Quite good.
I'm getting there. I'm getting happier and happier with how I draw. Like, so, there's still always room for improvement.
Always, dude. Even here. Yeah.
Hello, Shadowhawk.
Hey, Shadowhawk. What's going on, man? Don't pay too. Yeah, I know. I'll do my best to look at chat and
no, that's okay.
The thing that holds my iPad is junked.
It's in the corner of my eye, so when I sometimes see it pop up when I'm drawing. So if I do notice it, I will. I'll pull it out.
You said you owned a hockey store, a comic shop.
Comic book shop. Yes.
Yeah. How what got you into? What made you start with do that? What kickstarted that fire?
I know, it's such a weird venture. So it came down to a few things. So I was doing computer science at university.
Oh wow.
I was studying computer science, and one of the guys who was in my class, he is a comic book fan as well, and we joked about opening up a comic book shop, and then it just played on my head long enough. I'm just playing on my head, and I'm thinking, oh yeah, that's not a bad idea. And then eventually I just I thought, why not? Why not give it a go? So I ended up he didn't join in.
Okay. I was going to ask you.
But it was just me. I borrowed some money from my wife and opened it up, and I thought, let's give it a go. And I had the shop open for 3.5 years. I closed it because I just got stressed out I had young children at the time. They weren't at school. My wife was working. There was a lot of things that I'm just going, I just can't, couldn't deal with it. So I ended up closing the shop. And, it was kind of interesting to do. So.
Well, that's cool. I mean, and at least it was more of a personal choice rather than business was not there, and it was almost like a bad endeavor. It was more or less just the stress of the whole environment and the business side of it. It can get pretty hectic and daunting, I'm sure, and weigh on you. So
yeah, and that's the main thing. This shop did okay. It was a tiny shop. It was tiny. It was no bigger than someone's lounge room, probably. It was a tiny shop.
What's a land room?
Lounge room.
Oh, lounge room. I'm sorry, your accent is so exotic.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, my apologies.
That's okay, dude.
And so it was really tiny. I sold a lot of gaming stuff, so it was comics and tabletop gaming. that I sold, and it was good. I enjoyed it. I met a lot of people, and that's probably one thing that I liked the most, is that I met so many people doing it that I made friends, and
Right. That's the thing about all this. Like, like I've been collecting comics since I was 10, and off and on. Like I was just like you. I stopped collecting for a while. College, all that other stuff. But
yeah,
with comics, you definitely, because you meet the people because they're there because they love comics too, and it's just you get that kindred spirit,
Yes.
aspect, and everybody's just. Even if you like, hey, I hate Wolverine. Hey, I like Wolverine, but you still like talk like about like, well, Wolverine sucks because of this, and I like him because of this. But
Yeah.
like it's friendly banter, friendly fighting, and it's camaraderie. There's a brotherhood that goes along with it, and that nerd aspect, that geek aspect, that misunderstanding that other people have in geekdom. So it's dude. Comics themselves are just a great place to meet some really cool, highly intellectual, usually people that are willing to just talk and engage you and have a good time. So
exactly. No, it was good. It was good. So that's been closed for probably about, I'd say, just over 10 years now.
Okay.
The other thing I also said to myself, if I don't do it, I'm gonna regret it.
Right.
I don't regret ever doing the comic shop. I'm sad that I got closed, but I think now I'm kind of glad that it's closed. So
dude, definitely.
I can't imagine what it'd be like having it, especially with the everything that's happened over the last 3 years. So
with COVID, and you can say COVID on this channel, I don't care. But with COVID and everything like that, and like my LCS local comic shop, they do sell quite a lot of back issues, and stuff like that, and like people who are watching who maybe don't collect comics on Facebook, they may not understand, like they like me as an artist, or they want to see some people draw, and that's cool. Thank you for watching, but comics have kind of gone a little bit downhill with story and stuff. I'm not saying everything out there is junk, but quite a majority of it is, and that's where a lot of people kind of jumped ship and started making their own books and doing the indie scene and the crowdfunding scene and going over to a little movement called Comicsgate. If you know about it, cool. If you don't, it's fine. It's mainly indie comics, but it's just making quality comics for people who like comics. That's a lot of them. Artists do still sell back issues, mainly, or their main bread and butter, because that's when the stories were good. So and so like you stopped, you had to do that. Now, what kept you going and get you back into comics and art then? Because it's been closed for a while. So
now that's a interesting story. Well, interesting for me, I guess. About I will say 3 years ago. So I was getting laid off on my job. So I was working, as a desk jockey, basically at the university here, just doing admin stuff and things like that. And I was about to be laid off. And
you say hi to Corey Barton real quick. What's going on, man? Sorry to interrupt you, Hocky.
No, you're right. Hey, Corey. So I said to my friend, who was also in a similar situation, that how about we do a webcomic together? I wanted to get back into drawing again, and he's he's kind of artistic himself, and so I said, I want to draw if you want to write, because he's got had a bit of a crazy mind. So he was a different type of thinker, and I really appreciated that. And anyway, so we started up a webcomic. Nice. With that, it gave me the inspiration to start getting into drawing again. I'm doing a weekly comic that Sorry, I was throwing down a line and I was just thinking.
You're
as I was
fine, man.
going.
I kind of make it a little tough by making people talk.
No, it's all right. So we did that for 2 years, just
cool.
around about 2 years until he passed away.
Oh,
So-
that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear.
Yeah, yeah. So, but in that time, I was also going, I'll start working on my skills. The first year I didn't work on it too greatly, but wasn't until not last year, the year before, that I started to work on it better and get, actually put some effort into it, go back to tutorials, and start to do things like that. And eventually,
Nice.
and then I found Comicsgate in, I think it was September of 2020.
Okay.
Yeah, around 22. So 2020, and I thought, here's a bunch of like-minded people, and then that the rest is history. So
Nice, man. Yeah, I am happy to see you drawing and like I say, you improve with everything that I see you do. And Shadowhawk asked about the Vampirella piece. Shadowhawk, that as of right now is going to be at Free Comic Book Day. I'm going to have that in my portfolio. If somebody buys it, it's going to go to them. Now, I do have somebody already that claimed dibs first. So if they don't have it, I already have somebody that claimed dibs second. So if they don't get it, then I'll let you know. Everybody likes that. Oh no, that was the Crow piece. I did have, I think, somebody else ask it. But either way, they're both going to be at the Free Comic Book Day. And Corey Barton did say that he thinks I saw him say he thinks that I'm okay, but he said something like Hocky is. I'm going to say Hocky's fantastic. Oh, it is right here.
I'm fantastic.
Can't really see at the moment. Oh, okay. Oh, good. Well, thank you, Corey. I thought he was saying that I was just okay, but he can't see at the moment, so that's fine. And yeah, Corey has his brother Clayton. They're both in comics, and Clayton has that has How to Draw Comics. And didn't you also take a class with How to Draw Comics?
Yeah, so I did. I did his faces. So he did a thing on how to draw faces. It was over 4 weeks or something like that, and it was good. I like it. It was just nice being able to. I like to go back to basics quite often, and learn from different people on how to do things,
Right.
and so that was really good. It was kind of affirming. A lot of the knowledge, and I was be able to put it to practice. I was able to help some of the others too, because some of them were fairly new at it, and so
nice, man.
So I could understand things a little quicker than some of the others, just because I had some knowledge already, and so I was able to apply it a little bit quicker, and than maybe some of the others. But no, it was a good course, so he did well. So I'm always trying to learn, and so I like going back to basics and just going, okay, how does this person teach it? Is that something that will stick in my head, and I can follow it better? So yeah.
Oh, that's cool. Corey did say he's got us mixed up. He says that's a cool Rockman. That's Hocky. Hocky's drawing the Rockman. And Shadow Hocky, you haven't really missed it. I think I was thinking of the Crow piece. So Shadow Hocky, if I don't sell it, I'll let you know. I'm pretty sure that I was just thinking of the Crow piece. Everybody loved that Crow piece. So Yo Ink Spots is back. Welcome, sir. Colorist.
I remember the.
Go ahead.
I have Corey's asking if I've done others. I do heaps of different ones. So I'm actually currently enrolled in Mark Benet's art course. It's essentially a 2-year program, and it probably end up taking me longer because I'm a little bit lack on doing it. But
You only have
all
so
the
much
time, but
you only have so much time.
yeah. So, but yeah, it's really good. So, but I've got books. I've got a whole bunch of books, all that type of stuff. So
Yeah, and if you're ever interested, I know you can always just ask Frega, dude. That man, he knows exactly what books to get and stuff for. I mean, I'm a firm believer in learning the anatomy. Now, it's very tough to execute anatomy the way most people want to execute it and stuff. But as long as you have a basic understanding and a good concept of it, I do believe everybody should learn it. I also believe everybody should also stretch it, manipulate it, and play with anatomy. And have a little fun. Now, it's not everybody's bag, but I do encourage it because it just keeps things fun.
Yeah, definitely.
So yeah.
No,
You're at 13 minutes. 13 minutes and 30 seconds, Hocky.
Sorry, what was that?
13 minutes and 30 seconds.
Okay, no problem.
All right, just letting you know. It's a lifetime, sir. Plenty of time.
Yeah, no, it's all good. I'm just sort of thickening up the lines, then I'll start putting the rock bits in. So, it's not great.
I screwed up Corey's compliment. I'm sorry.
Corey's trying. I went nuts on something the other day, and because Corey was just giving me some criticism, and I flipped out, and now he's trying to make up for it by
yes, when you supposedly deleted a beautiful piece that you were working on.
I deleted most of it.
Dude, never do that. Don't be like me and rip up pieces and delete them and stuff like that. So yeah. So now, are you going to be working on your own project or your own book or something? Like, you have some plans in mind for the future?
Yes, I am. So I've got Ali Singuis. She's a lot of people know her.
Friend of the channel.
Friend, and she's writing a script for me, which is a concept I came up with. I actually came up with it for a role play game, like a one-shot role play, and I thought, oh, this could be an interesting story to do as a comic or whatever. So I'm getting her to write it. It's a space horror. It does feel a little bit like Alien. I said to her, look, if you get the feeling of Alien, that's where I'm going with it. So we'll see how it comes out. So she's working on that, but she's quite busy herself. She's got her comic that she's working on,
Egg Beater.
She's got novel that she's working on as well, and she's been scripted to do some other works. So she's writing another book for someone else, and
she also has her own. She and Allie does have a thing on Amazon. So I don't know how to spell her name, but if you can go on Amazon, look up Allie. What is it? How do you say it?
Lauderdale is her pen name. So,
all right. So there you go. Yeah,
it's actually her name, but anyway.
Well, go look it up, and you can find it on Amazon. And
Lauderdale spelled the same as the Fort Lauderdale. So.
Yep. Yeah, so everybody check it out. Allie's a good person. She's good people. She's a lot of fun. I don't get to hang out with her as often as I would like, but she's, like I said, she's a friend of the channel, and she's a very talented writer. So everybody go check out her stuff.
I hang out with her every now and then. So.
Yeah, you're there a couple times.
Yeah.
I don't get to see you as often either because of it. I'm just so busy all the time. Like I said, like even now we have all these people streaming, so everybody's got their choices to choose from, and I'm invited to these streams, and I hang out and I draw, and it's a lot easier to hang out on a stream and draw than it is to hang out in a chat and draw.
Yeah, it is.
Like, especially if you're commenting. So,
harder to interact and.
Yeah, and I do like interacting, man. Like, I do feel guilty that right now I can't pay attention to the chat. And everybody knows that I tend to highlight the same comment a few times, mainly because I can't see it. But yeah.
No, I'm the same. When I do my show, it's the same thing. I can't highlight the chat as much and interact as much as you want to. So
Right. Like we got Moira Kitty joining us. I usually swing over there to say hi to her every now and then when she streams live. Everyone go check out Moira Kitty on YouTube. Yeah, just get people. And that's the other thing, man. We get a lot of, we end up becoming like, you hang out with these in these chat groups and these streams and everything. You end up, I mean, every day almost we're doing this. So you end up becoming really good friends with people in a short amount of time. Like you get to know them really. Like I know a lot of these people more intimately, not in that intimate regard, but more intimately than I know some of my like friends in real life, just because it's every day.
That's it. I hang out in the pit a lot. So the pit is the pits are just a place for creators to get together. There's a few people there, and I'm there all the time with Matt Barr and Billy Basco and Dan Plagle. Those hacks.
Good people.
So I'm usually found there quite often, even by myself for 4 hours.
I'm telling you, man, I checked the pit. I did. I checked it off and on that night, and nobody was in there. So
I was there, but that's okay.
You weren't there. I didn't see you.
I did have to go to work at some point. That was later in the afternoon. It was. That's so good.
Well, and the other good thing about this, like, even if we're not like super close friends, I consider Dan Frega an acquaintance. Like, I mean, he's friends in that regard of being an acquaintance. But like, I could still hit him up and just be like, hey, man, I need help with this thing. And he'll help me. And he's like a 30-year professional. He doesn't have to, but he does it. Corey, I could hit him up like, hey, man, I'm having some coloring issues, because I would ask Corey, not ink spots. But, I could hit these people up and they'll answer me. They'll give me honest feedback. They'll give me some tips. It's a very helpful, engaging, profession and just a scene that we have going on here. It's great. And I can still even, I can hit up my college professor. He'll help me out too. And he's an amazing talent. His name is Jonathan Hunt. I recommend everybody out there to go check out his stuff on, he's got a website and everything, but if you remember, he does watercolors and digital, and he does the whole gamut, dude. And the guy's a pro. Like, he's this cat, man. I swear, I'll wake up at like 6 a.m. to use the restroom, and he'll be like posting on Facebook. I'll go to bed sometimes at 4 a.m. He'll be posting like I don't know when he sleeps.
Oh my god,
the man is a monster. And if you just see his work, you're like, yeah, I get it. Yeah, everybody go check out Jonathan Hunt. He's a good dude. Yeah, but yeah, this is a great and it's like I said, we have there's Comicscape, but there's also like people who don't affiliate with Comicscape, but they also hang out in the same channels and chats, and they're still just as awesome. Just because they don't say, hey, I'm Comicscape, but they're indie, they're a pro fan, and they're creatives, and it's great, dude. I'm very happy with meeting everybody I met. Like, I never would have met you had it not been for Comicsgate and the indie scene. So
that's exactly it. Like, I've met a lot of people, and like I used to say, like, about before joining this, this scene, and I'll say community. I know community's thrown around as a weird word sometimes.
It just feels weird. It does feel weird.
Yeah.
But it is.
The small areas that I join in, I would never have. I've never been a person to go online and chat with people. It's just been. I've never been one of those type of people. So, so it's just interesting that this is what made me come out and actually do and join in conversations and in chats. Actually, I will say it was How to Draw Comics that introduced me to all this. I used to watch it on Facebook. Mm-hmm. So I'd watch How to Draw Comics on Facebook, and it was me watching that, and I'm going, oh, he's highlighting all these chats, but where are they? So I jumped over to YouTube and just going, oh, there's like hundreds of people here. Well, it wasn't hundreds, but a lot of people. So, and and then I just started interacting with people, and then it was.
You have 5 minutes, by the way, Hocky.
Yeah, that's okay. It's all good.
Just letting you know. Yeah, dude. Funny thing is, and apparently a lot of people did check this video out, and he's like, yeah, that video gets a lot of traction for some reason, Clayton said. But how to draw comics, even before I got into like Comicsgate, indie scene or whatever, I was looking up tutorials on how to color like the comic book ways. And you know, I see a lot of tutorials and stuff, and then I see this one, you know, coloring Michelangelo and you know all this stuff, blah blah. And it was Clayton, like showing you how to color, you know, a Michelangelo drawing that he had done, which I didn't, you know, and I just watched that, and I would go back to it from time to time. Then when I like found all this stuff, I was like, that's the guy that colored Michelangelo. Like, I never realized. I was like, that's funny, man. And he said, yeah, that video actually gets a lot of traction. So
that's awesome.
Yeah,
that is awesome. Yeah, he's yeah, it was good, and it was a good introductory too, because you know, him being Australian, me being Australian, it was kind of made it easier for me to join in as well. So going, oh, you know, we've got a commonality being from the same country,
right?
Like that. So that was kind of nice. And then, you know, I actually talk to more Americans now than I do Australians. So
that's funny, man. And well, yeah, dude, I didn't know any Australians. So so yeah, but and yeah, I got into indie comics actually mainly from my local comic shop. They even, because I had with Absolute, I had the first few, like I've had like the first, like pretty much the first 40 pages done. And he's like, you know, you can publish through, you know, you go through this, go through that. And then he's like, you can also just put it up on Kickstarter or Indiegogo. And I was like, oh, okay. I didn't think about that. So they really suggested me at first to do this. And then I started watching Frega on YouTube because he jumped over there from Instagram. And and that's really what got me into everything was Frega. But yeah, it's just, and then from there, that's where I met like everyone else, man. It just cascaded.
Everyone,
yeah, Luke, Shay, you, Lord Crackhead, Past Master, dude. Darren Wagner. I can't name everybody. Just through Frega, it cascaded, you know. And dude, it's wild, man. But we're having a lot of fun. We're loving what we're doing, and I can't wait for you to get your book off the ground, man. Like I say, your work has always been impressing me. Every time I see it, I'm like, man, Hocky is moving, man. He's leaps and bounds.
I'm trying, yeah. So
that's what
I say. Like, I just keep practice. Every day I'm just trying to practice. I just go, okay, how do I draw muscles again? So I'm doing at the moment. I'm doing a lot of muscle tutorial, you know, anatomy stuff like that.
Right.
And you know, most of the muscles are fine except for the bloody arm. Holy smokes, the arm is a pain in the ass to do. Just because the twisting, you know, a lot of it's fairly simple, except when you twist, everything moves.
Everything moves. You got to know how it twists, when it twists. Yeah, minute and 10 seconds.
Yeah, no, I'm just adding stuff for the sake of adding stuff now. So,
and I mean, it's mainly what I'm doing, kind of.
It's not. This isn't a great picture, but it's something.
It's supposed to be fun. It's not supposed to be like.
I'm having fun.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be like a masterpiece. Like,
I think so. Maybe I should. You know what? I'm going to say, when you get, how many subscribers have you got at the moment?
I'm like 2 shy of 300. So 300.
Okay. When you get to 500, someone can have this picture.
Oh, thanks, Hocky.
If they want it.
That's
so,
funny, dude.
So when you get to 500 subscribers, I'll leave this in my sketchbook, and then we'll do a giveaway, and someone can have it.
So in about 23 years, somebody will get that drawing.
I'm encouraging everyone to throw the link out there and get your subscribers. So
I appreciate it, dude. Yeah, it'd be nice to have some more subs, mainly for the reason that it's just more eyes on the comics. Oh, pencils up, sir.
No problem.
Start. I don't want to start. I want to stop it. How do I stop it? Shut up, whore. Okay, then I'm gonna do this. Cancel. There we go. All right, let
I
me
just
go.
signed it. That was the last thing I did was sign when you said stop.
I will sign mine right now because yes, signing outside of the time is more than fine. I keep stabbing myself with my nib. It kind of hurts. Signing outside of the time limit is fine, and then once I sign this, I'm gonna play another video, jump over to my computer, take another 45 minutes to adjust the audio, and then we'll show our pieces in full. All right, there we go.
Beautiful, beautiful.
All right, hold on. Let me.
I'm gonna stop my camera so I can set it back up.
You do what you do.
So I can set myself back up again to show my lovely hat.
Indeed. All right, I'll see you in a couple, sir. Let me hit the buttons here. Where are we? What video do I want? If I can hit the right video, I'm gonna try to find one.
Go for it. It's all good. I will just get myself footed.
Believe me, Kurt back in the building, just about to blow the roof off. I was on the topic like trees, when you speak it's like day trees, where trees think they get. Bring that reality to fine print with it, to capture this moment, cause forever I will own it.
Okay. Whoa.
What?
Your camera's off. That's okay.
Don't worry yourself, Hocky.
Okay, no problem.
Camera's off because I had to move. I had to get up. My mug was like right in the camera, so I was like, I don't think people want to see my giant face. We're making noises here. This was a fun one.
Yeah, like I think the picture came out okay. So
this was a fun one. I had a good time at this one. Hold on, I'll get to that in a second. I did something different than what I thought I was going to do. So, all right, I was slightly reading the chat. Let me just see what the last one is. You got Corey. Yeah. There you go. There you go. Complimenting your top hat. All right, let's see what you got, Hocky.
Okay, me. Let me just turn this camera off. Okay, so.
Nice, man. That's not bad for 30 minutes, dude.
So there you go.
You even got a background. Look at that.
Oh yeah, I just quickly threw that in the last minute, 30 seconds. I was just going, let's put some lines in. So yeah, that's it. That's my. It's okay.
I think you did a very good job in 30 minutes, man.
For not working with a pen medium,
right? This isn't your forte, your medium of choice, your bread and butter. So, very good, nicely done, sir. Yeah, you got a full form there. I cheat and I just do like one little part. Like I initially was gonna go grotesque, but it went in a different route. So.
I love that nose. I love that pointy nose. It's so cool.
So I kind of took a little scared, like innocent vibe with it. So
yeah,
I went a different route with this one. I was gonna go grotesque and horror. I even started off. I was gonna put some like weird stuff going on. I'm like, you know what? Let's switch it up. So yeah, I took a different route on that one. I like it. It came out nice. Very pleased with it.
You know what? How many did you say you were away from 300?
I could check. It might even. I don't even know if I'm at 300. I was like 3 or 4 away before.
Okay, I'm gonna say when you get to, no, I won't say 500. I'll say 400.
Okay, I'm at 296 right now.
296. Well, when you get to 400 subs, look, only 100 subs, 104 subs. I'll give this away. We'll do another stream. We'll do a randomized doobie whatever, and whoever wins, I'll send it.
Wow, that's very nice
of you. Off my own back, even overseas.
Wow, that's actually pretty pricey. So that's really very nice of you, sir. Well, welcome, son of Liberty. How are you doing?
So everyone, subscribe to Jason. Share Jason's channel around because
That's right.
Yeah, he's a good fellow. So
That's right. I thought it was today that he was doing his unboxing. Everyone go check out the video. I do believe it's Sons of Liberty as right there, YouTube as well. I got to go watch the replay. I subbed to him. So yeah, so everybody go check him out. Thank you for that, by the way. I appreciate that. I'm gonna go watch the replay later on. I know Lord Crackhead probably started, and thank you, Hocky. That's very generous of you, sir. Yeah, see, people liking it, Hocky.
thank
People
you.
liking what you did.
So,
Yeah.
yeah, but I want you to
See?
do well. So you
Yeah,
deserve
and they're all saying you did well. So that was the compliment right there, really. And then Shadowhawk saying, you did a good job.
Yeah, Shadowhawk wants it. He's there going, "Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it." I'm just going, "Oh,
Yeah,
make
Shadowhawk.
sure you're here when we do a giveaway." So I'll keep it. So Jason, you just have
Thank
to
you,
remind me when we get to 400.
I will.
I'm not going to rip it out of the book until that day. So, and then you know what? I may even throw 1 or 2 extra pieces in. You never know. So if we get you to 400,
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I mean, like I said, and Sons of Liberty. I'm gonna check it out. So yeah, I'm very happy when anyone does an opening or anyone backs. Really, I'm very humbled by it, and I like seeing those. And Hockey, you'll experience this when you do your campaign afterwards. Probably the greatest feeling. Like you have fun doing it, it's stressful, fun. Sending everything up. But the greatest part of all of it is when you get to see everybody like either doing an unboxing or posting things on Twitter or Facebook.
yeah.
I mean, it's just so good to see everybody's like, just so happy to get what their product and how happy they are of what it is and what it looks like. And it's great, dude. You're going to love it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is why we do it.
Amazing feeling. So,
this is why we do it. We do it for the fans. Yeah.
The Bartons are about to have that very soon. So it's going to be awesome.
Yeah, dude. Dude, Kozor, I can't wait. I think I backed it 3 or 4 times. I can't remember. They ship it all in one box. That's fine. Whatever saves the money.
Corey, I know. I thought it'd be funny to have a hissy fit on stream. That's all. That's it.
It was. It was. I can't believe you still deleted. Actually deleted some of it.
Yeah.
I rip up pieces I hate. Like I like this one, but that was a good piece. Like I don't. Yeah,
I got the underdrawing there.
I know, but still,
that's all good.
Yeah. So let me catch up real quick. Yeah, Shadowhawk. Do you still have the chat
chairperson?
Chairperson.
I can't remember what that is. Sorry, Shadowhawk.
I'm unfamiliar too.
You might have to remind me a bit better. My memory's slipping.
Yeah, I can't remember which one that would have been that you did.
But
yeah.
I actually do giveaways on my stream whenever I get to a milestone, each 100, right up to 1,000. I do giveaways. So because I haven't been streaming for a long time, I've only had one giveaway so far. So when I get to 200 subscribers, I do a giveaway. So, but this one is for Jason to give away.
Appreciate it, sir. Appreciate it.
So,
yeah. All right, we're gonna do. You got anything you want to talk about, promote? Floor's yours, sir.
Me? No, not at all. I suppose if you want to check me out, I am on the Alien Hockey Show on the weekend. It is American Eastern Standard Time is around about 11 o'clock, I think. In Australia, it's around about 1 o'clock on the next Saturdays and Sundays, respectively. I will be doing bringing my show back, which is I do drawing challenges, kind of a bit like this, but with a few more added things thrown in.
A little added flair.
Yeah, a little added flair. The chat gets the vote on who did better. So next week I'll have Shelby on, and we'll draw up a storm. So
that hack.
Shelby's great, amazing. I think Shelby may be one of the best artists in.
Don't make me kick you. Don't make me kick you.
I said one of.
That hack. Yeah, he did a trading card. I love Shelby. You're right. He's one of the best in this scene, dude. Like bar none.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I mean, I'm a little biased, but I think Plagal is Shelby. Obviously, the Barton brothers are top notch.
Yeah.
Matt Barr. Like I said, I'm biased because I'm friends with a lot of these people, but
Yeah,
it's true. So, you know, truths are truths.
they're all amazing artists.
Yeah.
Great. If no one is subscribed to, people don't know these people, go look them up. Shelby Roberts is American Discord. You've got Dan Plagal, Boob Dan Art. Go look him up.
Matt Six Bars on YouTube.
Matt Bars on YouTube. He does get a lot of gaming stuff.
He does a lot of gaming
I'm
stuff.
hoping he does some more drawing stuff on his channel. But he pops up in different things too.
I'd be remiss if I didn't mention Luke Alietta, Death Metal Hero. Everybody go sub to Death Metal Hero on YouTube. It's Death Metal Hero. You know, I'm on there as well. And he does great content. He just sing along. He sings like karaoke type stuff, but he does a better job. He also is a great artist in his own right, and as well as, you know, a storyteller and everything. So check out Death Metal Hero. I am here, as you know. Links are in the description below for Frog G's pre-launch, for my Twitter, for Hocky's Twitter, and Hocky's YouTube. It's also over there. So everybody, go hit the things. You know, go show some love to Hocky. He's a great talent, and you're gonna want to subscribe to his channel to see all the great stuff that he puts out. That's about Shelby, so I don't care. Okay. No,
but this has been a lot of fun. Thank you so very much for this.
Oh, you're welcome, dude. Yeah, and you know, I plan on having on a bunch of, but I like to have repeat people on, so I'm gonna have Luke back on eventually because I know he wants another shot. Because, dude, he did his all in a brush, an ink brush, like dip brush, and so he it was a little slower.
Yeah,
but it was gorgeous what he did. But he was like, yeah, he kind of wanted to run another crack, so I wouldn't mind having Luke back on. But I want to get Joe Sontag, Dan Fraga. I'm forgetting. I'm like, once I turn the stream off, I'm gonna remember like 50.
Yeah,
but yeah. So yeah, everybody hit the subscribes and likes and whatever. You know what to do. You're on YouTube. You're watching it. I'm gonna find the right channel to exit this stream out. And have a great night, everybody. Thank you for watching.
Everyone.
Long day late.
That's the wrong one, Hocky.
Oh,
how dare you?
I'll try again.
All right, here, hold. All right, try it.
Right.
Long